Thank you for your support and for watching avivTarot. This is a general pick a card reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Not everything will apply. My readings are meant to be constructive and not destructive. I give readings to empower you. I will be honest in what I see and will not give you false hopes or empty promises in order to keep you happy. I will be compassionate and sensitive to your feelings and will not judge or condemn. Energies are ever changing. You are still the master of your own destiny.
Hi everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick a card reading. Yep, it's another week. Time flies, right? So we have 3 different piles, and we are going to again look at your love life, your career work, job situation, and your finances for the next 7 to 10 days. Things to watch out for, things that you can expect, or things that you can expect in like a good way, and things to watch out for in maybe like a bad way, like to be a little bit more cautious of what might be coming that you need to pay attention to. Okay, so anyways, we'll see what happens with the cards. We are going to use the Lenormand deck today to do your love, career, and finance outlook for the next 7 to 10 days. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the in-between tarot, and I did draw out 1 card to see what your overall energy is for the next 7 to 10 days. You know, what kind of status you are in for the next 7 to 10 days. And then if you can, it would be great if you can stay to the end of each of the piles. We do have a little bonus. That will be my dog. We do have a little bit of a bonus towards the end of the reading. So if you stay to the end, you can get that little bonus thing, okay? So if you need more time, just pause the video, and the timestamps are in the description box below. So pile number 1, your overall energy for the next 7 to 10 days is this card, Knight of Coins, but this is an in-between tarot. So what that means is that you are in between the Knight of Coins, if you can see this, and the Queen of Coins. And you can see in this picture, there is a lady right here who is pregnant, and she's touching the coin on the dress. So you are in between state of Knight of Coins and the Queen of Coins. If you watch my other videos, I do sense, like, you know, Queen of Coins or associate Queen of Coins to like an Empress, the minor arcana card of the Empress card. So I think abundance is coming for you. You are on your way to abundance. Over here, see how she's pregnant. So you're maybe pregnant with ideas, pregnant with things that you wanted to do, inspirations. It could also, you know, literally mean that you might be conceiving a child as well. Okay, so if you are planning on, you know, having kids or something, this is a great omen to have. You are on your way to getting that kid that you're hoping to have. But it could also mean like more of a metaphorical way, where you are pregnant with ideas, with abundance. Things are coming your way. The Knight of Coins, right, to the Queen of Coins is also, because the Knight of Coins it's a very slow knight, but very dependable. The Queen of Coins is very nurturing, very caring, very self-efficient. So also what this card means that for the next 7 to 10 days, you want to be a little bit more self-efficient, because you are going from a knight, like this is like a little bit of maturing up kind of energy as well. So if you used to want to maybe depend on other people to do things for you, now you might want to be a little bit more self-efficient. Do try to resolve problems on your own, be a little bit more independent, right? After all, this is a card that you are about to become a mother. Doesn't matter your gender, but this is more like metaphorical speaking. You are becoming, like, from a kid, you're growing up into like motherhood, parenthood, right? And so other people are going to depend on you to do certain things. So you want to be a little bit more knowledgeable, a little bit more independent, and have other people rely on you instead of you relying on someone. So if you are hoping to achieve certain things, I really think that for the next 7 to 10 days, you want to try to fulfill that on your own and maybe ask other people to help you, but you probably will have to do the majority of the work. Okay, so now let's take a look at your finance situation, your work situation, and your love. So your finance, work, and love situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Your finance, work, and love for the next 7 to 10 days. Pile number one's finance, work, and love. So for your finances, we have 2 cards that dropped out already. So we'll start off with your finances first, and then we'll draw the rest of the cards. So this is the stork, and oh my god, fish and stork. What are we talking about? Okay, so for your finances, this is great card to have. Fish means abundance. Fish means a lot of money. So clover is like a little bit of money. Fish is a lot of money. So abundance, a lot of good things. But also, like we were talking about, fish could also mean, you know, sperm, pregnancy and stuff, but you're getting this for your finance. So this just very good omen. Lots of good things, abundance are coming your way. And change, stork means change. So I think there is going to be a major change, major shift in your finance. Okay, in the next 7 to 10 days, you might be able to expect a lot of abundance coming your way. But the thing is, remember, your overall energy is that you have to work for it. You are the one that can make things happen for you, instead of relying on somebody else to make things happen for you. So I think for your finances for the next 7 to 10 days, I think a lot of changes are coming, but you need to be the one that's initiating this change, initiating this abundance coming your way. So you might want to be a little bit more proactive in, you know, asking maybe for a raise, asking for money, or, you know, do a little bit of financial planning, because it says major changes. So you might want to do a big change in how you deal with money for the next 7 to 10 days. And by doing that, it will bring you a lot of abundance, a lot of security, a lot of stability in the future. So the next 7 to 10 days, there's a big change coming up in your financial situation. And also maybe like if you're looking into like investment or something like that, maybe there's like a major shift. You want to change how you deal with money. This is the message I'm seeing right here. You want to figure out what you want to do with your money when you do get a sum of money. How are you going to plan these things? So like financial planning and like a major change in this area. So if you used to spend all of your money and have nothing saved up, maybe you want to change that. You want to shift that. You want to shift your mindset. You want to shift your how you handle money. All right, so that's what I see over here. This is amazing cards to have. So now let's take a look at your work, right, career in the next 7 to 10 days. So we have the woman card, and then we have, ooh, look at that. Okay, so regardless of gender, this could mean the querent, which is you watching, the avivs watching this video. So it could be, you know, does not regardless of the gender. So even though it's a lady, because it's a general reading, it could be a man or a woman, but it could also just mean a lady in your life, okay, a female energy in your life. So take it how it resonates. But the thing is, over here we have the star, which is a great thing to have in lenormand cards. It means wish coming true. I mean, obviously it could also mean like distant dreams and that kind of things, but in general, stars means that, like, you know, you're wishing upon a good upon star. It's things are clearing up for you. You you know, because you can only see the stars when it's clear sky, right? No cloud, probably no wind and that type of thing. So it's like definitely very clear, focused, wishes coming true, clear thinking type of thing. So it could mean that you are beginning to fulfill your dreams in your work area. So if this represents you, it's you are beginning to fulfill your dreams. You are beginning to chase after the thing that you're passionate about, you've been dreaming about, right? This is kind of like this, the Knight of Pentacles, going slowly and finally achieving, going through, you're in the middle of switching from the Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, right? So you are slowly achieving that stability, that abundance that you're hoping for. So this is coming in towards you. So maybe also you might be getting like a promotion, if not, maybe a raise in your salary, or right, this is a big change in your finances. So that like a raise in salary or a change in your finances in a good way, right? It could be like you're getting paid a little bit more. I think with your finance, like this could also be related to your work, because something is you know, like a good thing coming in your work as well. So it affects your finance as well. So now, if this does not mean you, it could also mean that someone, okay, like a female person in your life that perhaps you really trust or you are really close to, can help you achieve this dream of yours. Okay, so maybe this person is going to help you achieve that for you, or giving you a little bit of guidance, giving you a little bit of advice how you can approach to this dream of yours, like, you know, like kind of coaching or something like that. But again, overall energy over here, we have the Knight of Pentacles moving towards the Queen of Pentacles. This person is helping you, but they're not going to do the work for you. You still have to be the one that's going to initiate and work hard to achieve this dream that you wish to accomplish. So now, if you are looking to get a job, right, you're not currently employed, again, it's the same message that you need to do the work, right? Do the hard, dirty work. But there is this person that might be able to help you with like like more of a female figure, okay? Could be young, could be older. But like female energy. So it could be a guy too, but they are more feminine, right? Somebody with like a heavy feminine energy can help you, give you a little bit of guidance to help you achieve the dream that you wanted to achieve. So if you're looking for a job, maybe you might even get like this, if the interviewer is like a female or heavy feminine energy, they might see your worth and help you achieve, like, oh, you know, you actually did right. They're helping you, so they like you, but you still have to be there, be present, be confident, show your value, right, to the company that you're applying to, and they're like, oh my god, this person is actually really good, and maybe they have like the final say to who they want to hire or something like that, and this is the person that help you achieve your dream, right? So I do see good things coming in your job, your career for the next 7 to 10 days. So now let's take a look at your love life for the next 7 to 10 days. Oh my, look at that. Okay, this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, pile number 1, you have like fantastic cards, seriously. Okay, you got bouquet and you got clover. Bouquet is present, is gifts coming your way, proposals, and then clover is like luck. It could also be associated with money. Remember, we talked about this is a little bit of money, this is a big amount of money, so this is like luck as well. So you're gonna have a lot of luck in your love life for the next 7 to 10 days too. Great omen we have here. Pregnant, a new beginning coming in, right? new ideas, new inspiration. You're very nurturing. You're on your way to that maturity. So people are going to see your worth, especially over here. And also in career wise, people are going to see your worth and really want to work with you. But over here, I do see that people appreciate you. They like being around with you, like love wise. So if you do have like a partner, you are in a stable relationship right now for the next 7 to 10 days, maybe your lover, okay, is going to surprise you with like a gift, or like they're preparing for like a surprise for you. You're like, or having like a lot of luck in your love life, like things, if you get into an argument, somehow it just gets resolved. This person, your lover, is gonna like, apologize and admit that they did things wrong. So like things are just gonna get resolved really quickly, smoothly, easily for you. But if you are just currently eyeing on someone or having a crush on someone, I think there is a very good this is good omen to have too as well, that maybe there is a possibility of moving things in your favor. This person really like you, they appreciate you, they're gonna give you like a little bit of a surprise. They might give you like a surprise proposal, or like, hey, what, do we want to do something, right? Go on a trip or whatever. It's like a little gift. You're gonna be happy when you're receiving this. Like they'll tell you about something, great things. And if you're single, I do feel like you're going to feel pretty lucky. You might even be able to get meet someone of your dream, someone, it's not a person card, right? It's not like a writer or any other cards, but I do feel like you're gonna have a pretty good luck in love in the next 7 to 10 days, because we do have the clover. It's like little luck. So you might meet someone that's kind of like, look wise fit your needs and that kind of things, and you're just like, ooh, that person is really good looking, that person is really beautiful, but of course you still have to get to know them to see if other, your personality, if that matches values and all of that. But in general, the look might fit what you're looking for, okay? But I do remember we did talk about this, that the Knight of Pentacles going to the Queen of Pentacles, you need to initiate the thing. So if you are the kind of person that stays at home all the time and not really like take the initiative, you're quiet, you're shy, you're scared to make a move, or whatever it is that's inhibiting you, you need to kind of maybe step out of your comfort zone a little bit for the next 7 to 10 days in order to attract this good fortune into your life, like love wise. So maybe start saying hi to people, show your interest. If you are interested in a certain person that you like, that's a possibility, love possibility, love potential. You want to take the initiative. Like you don't have to ask them out like that straightforward, but at least if you have like sorry, this is just a message coming through, like a resting bitch face or something, despite you're a guy or a girl, okay, you just have a resting bitch face. You want to maybe kind of change that. Maybe if you know that if you don't smile, you look like you're mad, then smile more, right? If you have I ever mentioned I'm like, I actually do acting on the side. So anyways, I had a coach that was like, they were teaching about like facial expressions and stuff like that. It says, how do you know if somebody is truly happy versus they're just faking happy? It's in your eyes. So if you're smiling but you're staring and look pretty menacing with your eyes, that's gonna be, still scare people away. So even your eyes need to smile, soften that look that you have, right? Don't stare. Have like, your eyes are supposed to, you know, like that emoji with like the smiley face with like the eyes like kind of going up in like this half circle. Yeah, your eyes are supposed to look like that when you are happy, when you are friendly. So, you know, not just smile, but have your whole face brighten up and be smiley, right? So take that kind of initiative, and, you know, saying hi if you're the kind that always, you know, look on the ground when you walk, you know, look up. Oh yeah, especially if you are watching this video during the pandemic, we are wearing masks. So even if you're smiling, most likely you can't really tell. So your eyes actually become the most important. I knew that there was this message that needed to come through your eyes. So make sure you convey messages with your eyes, okay? And I think you'll have a lot of good fortune. You'll attract good fortune to you. So now if you are looking to reconcile with like someone from the past, right? Since there's a love relationship, so probably an ex or something, or somebody that you thought had a possibility but then somehow ghosted you or something like that. Maybe you can try to take the initiative and see if this person will respond. Do it in a clever way, right? You might get something unexpected. There is a high chance. I'm not gonna say this is 100% that it's gonna work, because some people might be like, oh, I already take initiative, and they just never write you back. Then maybe that's not meant to be. Maybe you need to just move on and find somebody new. But if you haven't you know, tried taking the initiative of like texting them or writing them or calling them, then maybe that's something that you can try, and you might get like a surprise response, something unexpected, you know, to like proposal or something like that coming to you in regards to the love. And you know, maybe you guys can meet up or something like that, right? So something nice is gonna come in the next 7 to 10 days in regards to your love relationship, despite of your status, as in like whether you're single, you're crushing on someone, or you're in a stable relationship. So great, awesome energy, pile number one. This is great. So now if you stayed all the way to the end right now, this is the little bonus reading that we're gonna have. Haven't done this for a while. This is the deck that I created. So think of a question that you want to ask. This is my yes or no deck that I created. So think of any questions with a yes or no answer, and we'll see what kind of answer that you get. So now I'm going to draw out 9 different cards. So once you thought of the question that you want to ask, think of a number from 1 through 9, and think of the number from 1 through 9 that corresponds to your question. If you need more time, pause the video, because I am going to draw out the first card now. So okay. First one is yet unknown. So for your question, just number 1, if you chose number 1, it's not known yet. So right now it's still kind of up in the air a little bit. So in a way it's like a maybe, but not really. It's just yet unknown. So maybe wait a little bit. Maybe timing is still not right now for you, the question that you ask. Okay, so the second one, your answer is no. Okay, if you chose number 2, the answer is no. If you chose number 3, your answer is not now. So it's just a no. But for the moment right now, again, it's kind of like, you know, it's not a all forever no. It's just like for the next maybe couple months, a few weeks, it's a no, because maybe the timing or whatever it is, right? So if you chose number 4, your answer is not right now. Oh my God. All of them are like that. Number 4 is not right now as well. It's not a forever no. It's just, you know, not right now. For number 5, your answer is forget it. Oh my God, that's a no still. Wow. Okay, so if you're number 6, no, with an exclamation. Okay, seriously, this deck has more yeses than no. This is so crazy. All right, now, number 7. Perfect. Okay, so this is yes. Okay, finally. Number 7, it's perfect, is yes. That's a yes. Okay. Number 8, not possible is, oh, wow, it's a no. Not possible. And number 9, perhaps. This is a maybe. Okay, this is a maybe. Okay. Wow, there's so many no's. Look at the, I don't know, that the percentage of the possibilities of the ratio of getting more no's than yeses. That's crazy. Anyways, I guess whatever you're asking about is just telling you to move on or just wait a little bit, right? So that's it for pile number 1. I hope this helped. And if you have anything that you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Pile number 2. So let's take a look at your overall energy. Is 8 of Cups. This is 8 of Cups going towards the 9 of Cups. Right. All right. So 8 of Cups, as we know, is that you are moving away from things, moving away from like maybe negativity, moving away from something, okay, or just finally letting something go, even if you love it dearly. You decided that maybe it's better for you to move on from that thing, because you can find maybe more happiness. So letting something go so that you can attract more good things coming into you. And also 9 of Cups is a very self-efficient card as well. Like, you bring about your own happiness. You know how to be happy. You know how to satisfy yourself. You know how to make your dreams come true, right? So you're on your way to do that. So you're moving towards, you want to achieve the dream you want. You want that ultimate happiness that you want in your life. And you're going to do that on your own, without other people's help. So you're becoming more independent. You are becoming, I guess, more mature in certain ways. Again, you're leaving things behind. You're leaving, that dreamy state. Because if you think about 7 of Cups, is that, couldn't decide, confusing state. So you're leaving all of those behind and moving towards the better future, like happiness and more satisfaction. And 9 of Cups, we also talk about that as like a wish fulfillment card, but that wish is like you achieved on your own. Like, you know how to make yourself happy. You can, you know how to face yourself. You know how to make yourself happy. All right, so now that's your overall energy for the next 7 to 10 days. We're going to take a look at your finances, love, and finances, love, and career. Oh my God, it took me forever to think. So finances, love, and career. Finances, love, and career for pile number 2. Finances, love, and career for the next 7 to 10 days. Finances, love, and career for the next 7 to 10 days. All right, so we're going to draw cards on screen. Yep, I'm doing it a little different today. We're drawing cards. So finances. Ooh, look at that. This is pretty good. Okay, so for your finances for the next 7 to 10 days, I think it's very wise, very smart, very long-term, healthy finance. Okay, so again, we have the 8 of Cups going to 9 of Cups. That is a very good omen card as well. So your general energy is that you have that satisfaction. You feel self-fulfilled, emotionally stable. So it's kind of like that. Your finances is also very stable. The tree is about stability. It's about long-term health, long-term stability, and this like having a really firm foundation, right? And then the lily is about purity, is about maturity, is about being wise. It's also about long term. So if you are looking to invest in anything for the next 7 to 10 days, you want to look into like a long-term investment. You want to build a firm financial foundation, or starting to build a firm foundation for the next 7 to 10 days, like financially, so that you can build a really healthy financial outlook for you, so that you can retire. I can't say retire early, but you can retire comfortably. Okay, so look for more of like a long-term financial planning, long-term type of thing. So very stable. Or if maybe this also is about like you've already built a really good foundation right now. You've been doing it for a very long time. And so like you have a really good foundation, financial foundation, maybe financial like wisdom, knowledge. How do you do certain things? Like how do you find, maybe you separate your finances in different categories, and you have like stocks, you have, real estate or whatever. You have good knowledge. You have solid foundation already. Now just put it into action, maybe if you haven't already, or if you've been only doing like short-term planning, now maybe it's the time to do a long-term financial planning, so that you can again retire comfortably and possibly early, right, too, because if you look at a long-term financial plan, you can do that. So it's just like, I think next 7 to 10 days, I don't think there's going to be like huge major expenses that's going to come in, or anything like stressful for you, because I think you have a pretty solid foundation already in with your finances, or at least like the knowledge of like how do you build a really good solid financial health. So I'm not too worried about you. And also you know how to keep yourself content. So if you need to like buy anything, you're like, it's only for your budget. You're really good, probably very good at budgeting as well, so that you know how much that you can spend, and you can feel like really content. Like you spend a little bit of money on yourself to make you feel good. But it's not gonna like hurt your bank. You're not gonna break your bank or anything, buying a little bit of something to make you feel good, or maybe treat yourself like a really nice dinner or food, right? Really nice meal. It's not gonna break your bank, because you have good foundation, good knowledge. If not, you have good people around you, very wise financial advisor or friends that can provide you really good guidance how to build a financial stability, financial health. So that's that. And if you haven't, then maybe this next 7 to 10 days is you need to start doing that, okay? Because it's 8 of Cups going to 9 of Cups, so you want to move towards that. So if you're not in that state yet, or not quite at that state yet, this is when you can start doing this. Okay, so now let's take a look at, I think we said love is the next thing. Ooh, look at the man. Oh my god. Okay, you have the man and the heart. So the next 7 to 10 days in love for you guys. I know this is the man card, but because this is a general reading, so we are not going to take in the gender. Okay, it's not gender specific. This could represent you as the viewer watching this. Okay, so the avivs watching this video, this could represent you. So despite of the gender, or this could mean the person of interest to you. Again, despite of interest, if you're interested in a guy, if you're interested in a girl, it does not matter. This is not gender specific. It just means that someone is going to let you know how much they like you. They are going to either propose to you, or they're going to show how much they first of all, maybe enjoy your company, love your whatever, maybe even a proposal. So if you're in a stable relationship, you want to move your relationships to the next level, this is a possibility that there might be saying something about that to you this week. There was a call that came in. So, you know, a message coming through, right? So a message coming through, even though that call is spam. But so there might be some false alarms. Now that you know about this, there could be a false alarm, you know, because you're like expecting this to come, but it is coming for you within the next 7 to 10 days. Somebody's going to tell you something that you're going to be like, oh my God. Okay. Happy. So now if you are, you know, crushing on someone or just having like texting, eyeing on somebody right now, I think there's something like lovey-dovey thing in this next 7 to 10 days. If you are single, I think this is the most exciting thing for the single. If you're looking to get out of your singleness for the next not just for the next 7 to 10 days, but you're just looking to get out of your singlehood, right? In the next 7 to 10 days, I think someone is going to profess their love to you. So you might even have a secret admirer just coming up to you. It's like, oh my God, you're so pretty. But it could also just mean like you're getting a lot of compliments too, right? Because this does not mean, because this is only 2 cards, so can't really tell if you have the same feeling about this person, right? So it could also just mean that this person is going to propose to you, but it does not necessarily mean that you like them back too, but there is a possibility of someone professing their love to you. Now, this could also mean, again, right, this is a general reading, so since it's not gender specific, this could represent the person of interest, but this could also represent you. So take it how it resonates, because it could also be that you are proposing your love to someone of your interest. So you want to take the initiative, right, to profess your love to someone that you like. And generally, because your overall energy over here is 8 of Cups to the Knight of Cups, I think you're going to get a pretty satisfying result. Okay, it's a pretty good omen for over here with the 8 of Cups going towards the Knight of Cups. So I think it is a good, you might be getting a good satisfying answer, okay, if you were to profess your love this week. Now, if you're looking to reconcile with someone from the past, there is a possibility of this person coming back to you, right? This could be a possibility of this person coming back to you, but this could also mean that you can take the initiative to contact this person, and you might get a pretty satisfactory answer. Not that they will say, oh, let's get back together or anything, but they might just, you know, start something small. They'll respond to you. They'll text you back, right? That kind of thing. So you can have a little bit of good start with this reconnection, okay, for the next 7 to 10 days. So this is amazing. All right, now let's take a look at your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days, what to look out for, anything to expect. I'm looking at this card right here. Ooh, okay, we have the word birds, and then Clover, this is good. Okay, so I think so the birds in this deck is actually, instead of birds, is the owl, which is not just because birds is more like chit-chattering, a lot of like rumors, that type of thing. With the owl, I just feel like there's still that chit-chattering and like, you know, rumors and that kind of things that maybe you want to watch out for. But with the owl, it's a little bit more wiser, a little bit more not as rumory maybe. So it could be based off of some facts. It's still things going on, being talked about, shared among people, right? Conversing, communication, like a talking point, but the thing is, like, the owl is a little bit more smarter, so maybe it won't spread as wide or as much, but there is something spreading, right, through words. But the thing is, over here we have really good cards on the right over here, which is the clover, which is about luck and good fortune. So I think even if there are rumors going around, it could be good rumors. It's actually working in your favor, okay, in your workplace. So maybe someone is putting in a good word for you and it kind of spread. So it's like a good and a bad thing, right? Because perhaps you know someone from this place, and then now people are like, oh my god, so this guy, like, or this girl or this boss favors her or him over somebody else. I mean, it's like, it's a good rumor, but still someone is like chit-chatting behind your back. You're like, kind of maybe slightly annoyed, but it's not gonna do you like damage or anything, but it's just like And also over here, I think the birds is also about not just communication, but I think interpersonal relationship. So within like your work area. And so you want to build a really good interpersonal relationship in the next 7 to 10 days. And I think you're going to have pretty good luck in doing that, right? People are going to enjoy your company. So if there are any social gatherings, if you are used to be kind of antisocial type of person, maybe you do want to go this time and join in other people. Again, if people are spreading rumors or like being kind of gossipy about something, you want to use your best judgment not to get involved. However, I do think social gathering, maybe you should go, or at least, communicate with people. I think communication is going to go quite smoothly for you in the next 7 to 10 days. If there's anything that you need to negotiate or communicate with your clients, it should work pretty well for you in the next 7 to 10 days. We do have that, remember, the overall energy, 8 of Cups going to 9 of Cups. So I think things are working in your favor. Work-wise as well. So now if you are looking to maybe you don't have a job right now, you're looking to get a job, I think good communication is very important. Interpersonal relationship is very important. So if when you go to get that interview, don't be too stuck up and like not talk to people, but don't be too gossipy as well, right? Because the burst coming up is like about gossipy, and you don't really want to do that. But you want to be friendly and talk to people and get a little bit of information from people, right? Like if you're sitting there waiting, maybe you can have a little chit chat with the person next, and maybe you might find out some information that you didn't know, and it could work in your favor. You're like, oh, now I can totally use this in my interview or type of things. So maybe even like, say hi to the receptionist when you go in. You might find out some information that you didn't know about as well. And things like little things that you do, I think will work in your favor in this next 7 to 10 days. So just really like watch out what you say, and also how you interact with other people. It could really help you. So I guess what I should say, it can help or break you. But in general, if you do it in a good way, wise way, it will definitely work in your favor, like unexpectedly. This is not something like you did it and you're like, oh, this is what I was expecting. But somehow that little chit chat that with someone, and it just come into use during your interview, or when you're putting something down, or when you're chit-chatting with someone, you're like, all of a sudden, oh my god, oh, you work for this company, or oh, like, maybe you can put in a good word for me, and you got your job that way. So it's like little things unexpectedly like in your favor, like good fortune coming your way because you were communicating with someone, and you found out certain things, and you're like, oh wow, awesome. Okay, so that's what I see for pile number 2 in the next 7 to 10 days. Again, it's a really great card energy for you, all the cards that, you know, in each of the areas. So now if you got all the way to here, all the way to the end, now this is our little bonus reading, which is if you have anything that you want to ask, for doesn't matter what, but this is my yes or no card deck that I created. So anything that's yes or no related question you can ask, and then we'll see what the answer is to your question. So we're going to draw 1 to 9 different cards, 1 through 9. So think of your question and then think of a number corresponding to your question, and then we'll take a look at what the answer is. So if you need more time, pause the video. We're gonna draw the first card now. Number 1, I guess. That's a yes. That's a yes, but it's not like a super firm yes. It's more like, I guess. So if you really want to do it, I guess you can, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, you really didn't want to go, I guess. Yeah, like don't do it, you know, that type of thing. So it's not like a super positive, like, yeah, do it. It's like, I guess. Okay, so for if you chose number 2, this is your answer. It's a no with an exclamation mark. So that's a no. If you chose number 3, your answer is keep going. Keep going. So whatever you're doing right now, keep doing that. Okay, so keep going that way. So in a way it's a yes. Okay, in a way it's a yes, but it's like based off of whatever you are doing right now, just continue doing that thing that you're doing. Okay, so now number 4, absolutely, that's a yes, right? Number 5, we have certainly, that's a yes. Number 6, we have obviously, that's a yes. Number 7, we have not now. So it just means it's a no, but it's just not like a forever no. It's just like not now for maybe like the next few months. Maybe the timing isn't right. Maybe whatever it is, just like not at the moment. Okay, so that's a no, but not a forever no. So energy might shift and you can ask this question again. So number 8, proceed. This is kind of like this keep going. This is a yes, okay? This is like, yeah, go ahead, do whatever you wanted to do. That's a yes. Number 9, it's a perhaps. That's a maybe, okay? It's a maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. So it's not a very firm answer. Maybe things are still kind of up in the air a little bit. So maybe you can check back this answer in a month or so and see if anything changed, right? But for now, it's like a maybe. So that's what I see for pile number 2. And let me know if this resonates with you. If anything that you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel under my video. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel. And did I say that already? Oh my God. And turn on that notification bell. That would be great. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. All right, pile number 3, your overall energy for the next 7 to 10 days. We have the Queen of Wands. This is the in-between tarot, as we were talking about earlier in the intro. So you are on your way from a Queen of Wands to a King of Wands. All right. So what that means is that this is your overall energy for the next 7 to 10 days. And what that means is that you are going to... Okay, so the Queen of Wands, imagine, is more like the woman behind the scene doing all the work, that type of thing. They're very nurturing, very smart, very confident, but they're more like doing things behind the scene. The King of Wands is like the king that faces the leader, that faces everybody else. So you're moving from Queen of Wands, like more of the behind the scene, now to center stage. So you are pushing yourself. So before, maybe you are kind of shy. You rather be like the supporter than the leader, right? Than the actual person taking charge of things. Now you are being pushed in that direction. You need to move towards getting more confidence and building that charisma of like attracting people naturally to you. And I think you're on the way doing that, right? You're already like this Queen of Wands. You're moving towards the King of Wands, which is building even more charisma, naturally drawing people to you and becoming that leader. Think of, I don't know, any company CEO with like, that's a woman CEO or men CEO, doesn't matter. This is not gender specific. But just like you weren't very confident before, and now you are getting more and more of that confidence, and also more and more willing to not hide behind the scenes and actually letting people know of your talent, of your hard work, of your smartness, intelligence, and all of that. So you're on the way to that. So this could also, I feel like, a very much like moving towards like a raise as well, like if it's business related, getting that promotion or getting noticed more for your fantastic work, right? So you're no longer just behind the scenes. All right, so let's take a look at your love life, work life, and also your financial situation for the next 7 to 10 days. So love, work, and finances for the next 7 to 10 days for pile number 3. So love, work, and finance. Love, work, and finance. Love, work, and finance for pile number 3. Love, work, and finance. Okay, we're gonna draw cards out today. We're doing it a little differently. All right, so love, work, and finance. We're going to do that in that order. So the love part is a crossroad. Ooh, and cross. So for your work, love life for the next 7 to 10 days, I think you are probably being really troubled right now for the next 7 to 10 days. I think, first of all, Queen of Wands, people are naturally attracted to you already. Moving towards the King of Wands is like even more, right? Even more charismatic. But anyways, Queen of Wands, very, very, I just see it as like very sexy, very bright and happy, that type of thing. You draw people to you. Now, I think if you are, whether if you're single or you're just, having a crush on someone, or maybe even if you're in a relationship right now, I think over here you have more than one person that like you, or you have more than one choice, right? A lot of people are drawn to you. You have a lot of different choices, even if you're in a relationship, which is like, nah, well, you're in a stable relationship with this person, but still people are like professing their love to you, right? They're just like, you're like, I'm taken. And they're like, it's okay. I still like you. You're still so attractive. If you ever leave that person, I'll always be like, I'll be your backup or something. I don't know. I've also heard of like, you know, people say like to my friend where she's like, oh, I'm taken. I have a boyfriend already. And the guy's like, he doesn't need to know. So, you know, that type of thing. So you have people just like drawing left and right towards you. Okay. So you have a lot of choices. Over here is the crossroad. It doesn't necessarily mean just two different choices. It could be more than two choices, lots of choices for you to choose from. So even if you're single, I think you remain single by choice. It's not because you don't have any choices, you don't have any options. It's that you decide that you want to be single because you like that freedom. Maybe, you know, Queen of Wands, you like that freedom. You don't want to be tied down. You're just like passionate, life loving. You're like, ooh, I want to do whatever I wanted to do, right? Very free spirited. So now, so in your love life, I think it's quite challenging for you because there's a lot of choices for you, a lot of options. Again, even if you're in a relationship, you're like, oh my God, I need to like reject people, turning people down. You're feeling guilty about it. You're feeling bad breaking other people's heart. You're just like, oh, I feel so bad. Oh my God. Or maybe someone is really tempting you, right? You're like, oh my God, he is or she is really beautiful, good looking. Oh, I don't really want to cheat on my boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, and it's just really setting a huge like testing on your faith, testing on your conscience, and your fidelity towards your partner. Like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? Like, should I do it? Should I not? Right? It's just like, oh my God. So seeing these cards, you're like, oh my God, this is a bad card, bad energy card. But in a way, yes, but it's because you have way too many options for you. You just can't decide. Even if you're just crushing on someone, you may have like several different crushes too. And you're texting several people at once. And now if you text this person a little bit more and not the other person, it makes you feel bad. You're like, oh, now I feel bad. Now I need to text this person. So you're like, your time is pretty much consumed by just like talking to like several different people. And if you do that, now you feel bad, not about this person. You feel bad that you didn't do actual work that you're supposed to do. And then time just like flew by, like a day is gone, right? So you're just like, oh my God, I'm using up way too much time on this thing, right? Your love life is probably taking up a lot of your energy, consuming a lot of your time. So I think there's choices coming up. Even if you're looking to reconcile with someone, reconnect with someone, I think you're still like up in the air. You're like, yeah, I do want to do it, but do I really? Because maybe the relationship prior is a little bit still kind of burdensome. Maybe this person broke your heart before, but you still kind of, maybe thought of the good things and bad things that happened. Probably more of the good things than the bad thing. And so you're like, I want to reconnect with this person. And then you're like, no, this person is not good for me. I should not do that. So you're just like kind of going back and forth, not quite sure what you wanted to do. So that's kind of like that energy over here, like choices, but it's kind of making you feel bad or consuming a lot of energy and time, every day. And it becomes quite burdensome too. Yeah, I don't know, maybe a good problem to have for those of us that don't have any choices. So this is like the energy for the next 7 to 10 days. Good thing it's only 7 to 10 days. We'll see what happens if, it shifts after 10 days, right? So now let's take a look at your, I think we say love, work and finance, right? So we'll take a look at what your work situation is for the next 7 to 10 days. Work, abundance. Moon. What did I say? Oh my God, this Queen of Wands really corresponds with this too. Wow, this is like overall energy. It kind of like resonates throughout the thing. All right, so now with the moon, it's about recognition, it's about intuition, right? It's really good omen for like work, I think. And lenormand card, the moon is a very good card, and again, it's about recognition. People are seeing you even in the darkness. People are seeing like you like shine through, you stand out. And the fish, abundance, it's money, it's a lot of money. So again, we remember at the very beginning I was talking about the Queen of Wands going to King of Wands. There might be a promotion, there might be a raise, and this is kind of reflecting that right here. It's going to, people are seeing your worth and they are willing to pay extra money to you, or actually it does not have to be money, it could just be a lot of benefits, right? They're willing to negotiate with you on certain terms. Maybe you don't want money, you're like, I want more days off, right? I'm working so hard, instead of coming in 5 days a week, I want to do 4 days a week, or I want to do 3 days in the office and I'll do 2 days at home, something like that. You can negotiate your terms. People are seeing your worth and they trust you. They are allowing you doing whatever you wanted to do. And I do think like with the fish, you're doing a lot of work. Maybe you're doing more than you're being asked for, and people are seeing that. People are seeing like, wow, you are doing more work than you are being asked, and this amount of money that I'm paying you, I'm getting more like than expected. And so like they really do like you. And so like, you know, again, promotion, raise, and all of that is kind of on the horizon for you. So for the next 7 to 10 days, you're actually really being seen for all of the work. This kind of like, this combination reminds me of like the 6 of Wands type of energy, right? Being seen, leadership, and wanting success, victory. So work is going to be going pretty well for you. And I actually think that you might be going to be pretty busy for the next 7 to 10 days. Now, you're going to be really consumed a lot of energy and time in your work area, in your love life, in your work. You're just going to be busy left and right. Work, you're going to be super busy as well. Lots of work coming in. People want you, maybe they specifically appoint certain job that they want you to accomplish. Like, I want this person to do this for me, I don't want anybody else. And so like only you can do this job. So you're just going to have like jobs after jobs and like no time to rest. I just like that energy I'm getting from these 2 cards. And so now if you are not currently employed, if you are looking for jobs right now, I think there's, again, a lot of choices. The fish also could mean a lot of different choices too. So I think there's a lot of choice for you to choose from. You can probably pretty much choose any jobs that you want and you can probably get it. The moon, recognition. So if people don't know what you've done, you might want to present that to them. You want to let them know what you can do, what you can achieve. Show your worthiness to your employer that, you know what, this is my strong points, and if you hire me, this is what I stand out from the rest of the people, right? The fish is like options. This is what I stand out from the rest of the people that are applying, and if you choose me, you won't regret it, because I am the Queen of Wands, right? I just draw people to you. Your confidence is the first thing that will draw people to you, so use that at your interview. And if you're like, oh, I don't really have a lot of confidence, practice makes it. Fake it, okay? Fake it until you make it. Do a lot. I think practice make people feel really confident. So maybe even at home, do like mock interviews or something like that. Have people do interview and ask you questions so that you will just become super prepared. And when you are prepared, you become very confident, right? So and that will make you stand out. I think your confidence will be the first thing that stand out from the rest of the group. And your confidence will help you. It's not going to be the only thing that will get you the job, but it will definitely boost you, make you stand out from the rest of the group if you were to go and get looking for a job, okay? And also look for things that you think you possess and no one else. For example, your language ability. What are the things from the past that always gets you job, and use that. So you know that, you know, most of the people like that about you, right? So use that, tell them that's your strongest suit, and how do you show that, not by saying it, but with your behavior, right? Your action speaks louder than words. So if people tell you that you're so friendly, don't tell them just like, oh, I'm friendly, but your face is all like mean and not smiling, or you're all nervous and stuff like that. Just like, I'm really friendly, like with huge smile, saying hi to everyone, you know, that kind of thing. Show it not just with your words, but with your action. Have it match. So those will make you stand out from the rest of your competition. Okay. So that's what I see for pile number, for your work situation. And then, now your finance for the next 7 to 10 days. Let's see what you have. Finance. You have the fox. Oh my God, what a combination. You have the fox and the snake. All right, for the next 7 to 10 days, your financial situation seems going to be a little troubling. Now, first of all, the snake could be about detour, but it could also be about somebody being really sneaky. Again, the fox is about somebody being sneaky too, being very diplomatic, very good with their words, trying to persuade you with certain things. And then this, like, you know, snake with an alternative, like what is it? Alter agenda. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like ulterior motives, okay, with like a hidden agenda. There you go. I was trying to combining two different things together. So an ulterior motive and like a hidden agenda. So now this is in your finance. So I think first of all, you might want to pay a little bit more attention to your finance situation for the next 7 to 10 days. I mean, your love life is a little bit complicated. This is like when someone says my love life is complicated, I think this is like the combination that you have, okay, that you would draw like a cross and crossroad. But the thing is, I feel this is just like you can't decide. There's like guilt and burden and that kind of thing. But this is something someone is eyeing on your finance. Maybe, first of all, they might want to take advantage of you financially. They want you to take your money out to invest on certain things, and they'll tell you all kinds of good things about this thing, this product or something like that, and like trying to trick you into like buying it. If it's something small, then it's like, all right, fine, I got tricked, that's okay, it didn't like break a bank or anything. But if it's something huge like an investment, or something like that's going to be, you know, you're investing thousands and thousands of money, then you want to really be careful of their ulterior motive. And instead of, you know, going towards your financial health, being stable with your finances, this snake can take you on a detour. You're you know, being taken on a detour now, and you're like, oh my God, I would have gotten, if I actually put it in the bank, if I actually did this instead, I probably would have doubled my income. Now it like a quarter's gone and I have to like resave, restart all over again. So like, be careful of people taking you on a detour, telling you things just so that to trick you into believing them, handing your money over to them, and just, they're really good with their words, and they're gonna look really sincere. You won't even be able to tell. So now it really is like a test on how you can handle this kind of situation, if you can really like look through their masks and their ulterior motives, their hidden agenda, and just really, so I would say, because of these two cards showing up, if there's any major decisions that you're making on with your money or finances the next 7 to 10 days, put it on hold. Really don't do anything crazy. Even if people asking you for like, oh, can I borrow money or something like that, don't do it. You don't even know if they're telling the truth. They might be rich, but they just see if you would do it. They just don't want to use their own money or something like that, right? And so anything dealing with money in the next 7 to 10 days, I would say put it on hold. Unless it's like, necessities that you have to get, or something that's small enough that you don't really care if somebody like told you like this thing is like this amazing thing and you got it and it didn't, it's like not that at all. But even that, it doesn't, it's just like a few, even a couple $100, I think that's still like quite a lot, right? I'm talking about USD, US dollars, because there's a lot of different people out there with, different currencies, but, even just a couple $100 or something like that, I think that's still quite large. I think anything maybe under 100 or something, then it's like, okay, fine. But if anything over that, I would really say that with these cards showing up, the energy isn't too good around your money situation for the next 7 to 10 days. So I think try to avoid doing crazy changes or major things, or trusting someone with your finances in the next 7 to 10 days. Just wait it out and see if this crazy people around you who are eyeing on your money or your bank account will like kind of go away. And also be careful of scammers. These are people too, scammers, right? Fraud, identity fraud or something like that. Just really watch out. Maybe like go through your bank statements, your all of your statements. Make sure that there aren't any like fraudulent activities on your with your credit cards or just bank accounts and all that stuff. Just really watch out for that in the next 7 to 10 days. So that's what I see for pile number 3. And so if you've gotten thus far, as we talked about earlier in the intro, we are going to do a little special bonus reading, which is these deck that I created, this is my yes or no deck. So think of a question, yes or no question that you want to ask. Okay, think of a question that you want to ask that's a yes or no question, and think of a number from 1 through 9. So 1 through 9, think of a number to correspond with the question that you're asking, and pause the video if you need more time. Think of the question and then think of a number to correspond with your question, and we are going to draw the first card. All right, first card. Go ahead, that's a yes. Okay, go ahead, that's a yes. Do it. You're good to go. Whatever you wanted to do, it's a yes. So number 2, it's certainly. That's a yes. That's a yes, yes, yes. Certainly. So now number 3, we have not right now. Okay, so this is not a forever no, but it's just like not right now. So maybe for like the next couple of months or next couple of weeks or so, don't do anything crazy yet. Maybe timing's not right. Just no for now, not right now. So number 4, absolutely. This is a yes. Can you guys see this? Certainly, absolutely, yeah. That's a yes. So number 5, we have fine. So now fine is like, it's not like, yeah, hardcore yes, but it's like, it's okay if you want to do it, it's fine, yeah. So it's a yes, but like a soft yes. So maybe the thing that you want to do is probably not the greatest choice, but it's okay, So number 6, it's a yes with an exclamation mark. That's a yes. All right, so number 7, it's a maybe. So if you can, maybe wait it out a little bit, right? Because it's yes or no. It's kind of still up in the air. Maybe you can re-ask this question at a later time, because right now is not, it doesn't have like a firm answer for you. So it's a maybe. Number 8 is keep going. So that's a yes, but also it depends on what you're asking. So whatever you're doing right now, this is what it's corresponding to that. Like your question and whatever you're doing right now, just keep going what you're doing, right? Keep doing what you're doing. So it's a yes, but it's also, what it really means is about keep doing what you are doing right now and just keep going that way. Okay. So number 9 is up to you. So I think whenever this card shows up, it's really like, I think you kind of know what you wanted to do already. You kind of have an answer, whether it's a yes or a no. So this is about like, you just go with that instinct of yours, whether it's a yes or no. So it's up to you. Okay. So that's what I have for pile number 3. And if you have anything you would like to share with me, or if it resonated or anything, let me know. Put it in the comment section below. Right? And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel under my video, and also turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.